Hey guys, so today I'm going to be making calabacita con pollo. Today I am using 7 pieces of drumsticks. You're going to need onion, tomato, the sazon, 1 cube of the caldo, some seasoning oil. I have about 8 pieces of calabacita, but because they were small, some oregano and comino, and a can of corn. So what you're going to do, you're going to cut your chicken a little piece, just slice it a little bit, and you're going to lightly season your chicken. Have your pan already on and put some oil in it and put your chicken. Also, you might want to have a cup of water on the side for now. I'll be right back. Guys, so I was just going to let you know that you might need a little bit more oil. You're going to cook the chicken on each side for a little bit. Maybe 3-4 minutes on each side. I don't normally cover it right now. I let it cook and then I'll check it every 2 to 3 minutes. So that's what we're going to be doing, and we'll be back. So I've already turned them. In the meantime, go ahead and cut your calabacita. I cut mine in 4s. So just cut it up. Cut up your onion, your tomato. Have your can of corn ready and drained. So when we're ready with this. Alright, if you need to add a little tiny bit of water, go ahead and add it. Just a little bit. Now you can continue to add some grease and continue frying it. You'll know when the chicken's ready, ladies. Alright guys, so it's still cooking, of course. I'm going to add a little bit more oil because I'm going to cover it. And at this point, we'll be back when it's almost done. And then you get to add everything. I've already cut up my squash. I haven't cut up the tomato and the onion. But I'm going to cover it. I'm going to check back on it. And also, I'm making rice. My rice is already going to be done. This is a little bit of rice. Once it's like this, I add 1 cube. I toast it with the rice. And then I'll add water, of course. I'm not going to add too much water. You have to be careful when you add water in this one because this is a small pan. And it'll overflow. The water will overfill. And when you put the water, you're going to add half of this package because you're going to use some for the calabacita. And I'm sorry, I don't measure my things. So, add some water. See? Carefully. So since this is a small pan, I'm gonna actually I'm gonna have to add a little bit more water. I am going to add some comino and some oregano and some parsley. So I like to add the parsley to give it the color. So just add a little bit of this and add your spices. Once you add your spices and your parsley, go ahead and stir it a little bit, just a tiny bit, and then let it cook. Once it's boiling, wait about 15 minutes. After it's boiling for 15 minutes, then you can turn it off and cover it. So we'll be right back. I'm gonna add my spices. All right, guys. So I already added my spices. I turned it up a little bit. It's already gonna start boiling, so we're gonna wait about 15 minutes. So it says 250. Check on our chicken. Chicken's already. Turn it. If it's getting stuck, add water, or I'm just gonna go. Or add oil. I'm gonna add water. So continue cooking it, and I'm gonna add some water. Gonna add a little bit of water. I'm gonna cover it. We'll be back. We'll check on it in a few minutes. And there's our rice. See, it's already boiling. Don't mix it, but what you can do, you could taste it, see if it has enough flavor. If it doesn't, go ahead and add more of your spices. Mine's good. We'll be back. Alright guys, so for the rice, I'm gonna just add a little bit more water just because it's boiling and I know it's gonna dry up, but just a tiny bit. But I should not be adding any more water. Once the 15 minutes is up, we're gonna cover it and let it simmer, let the water dry out with the steam. And then we'll check the chicken. See guys, it's almost there. Go ahead and flip it. You'll know when your chicken's ready. When mine's ready, we're going to be ready to add everything. I'm gonna cover it again. Already have everything cut up. My onion, tomato, that's ready. Everything's ready. Alright guys, so I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to add a little bit more water on your rice if it's drying up. Mine is drying up. That's why I don't like to make these small pans, because oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Not too much though, don't overdo it, where you're still able to see the rice on top. So in about 3 minutes on the rice, once you see it drying up a little bit, then you're gonna be able to cover it up. Come back and check on our chicken. So it looks like the chicken is about ready. Well, it is ready. So what I like to do, I like to take everything out. All the chicken, I put it on the side. Just for now. I add the cube. Add that. Add water. Add your water. Add your onion. Your tomato, of course. Add the corn. You're gonna add your calabacita. This one's gonna be a lot, but that's how much it shrinks. So hold on guys, we gotta come back to this rice. So I'm gonna cover it and then I'm turning it off. You're gonna let the water that's in there evaporate with the steam. Just leave it like that. Come back here. I think it might need a little bit more water. Let me grab some. And you don't have to take your pan off the stove for the rice. You're going to add your package of the sofrito. Mix it. Let it get the color. If you want a little bit more color, then add a little bit more. I just used half because I used the other half for the rice. And add some more water, guys. Not too much. You see how there's water in here, but it's not too much. You can add more if you like. A lot of people like the caldito. Add some oregano. Add it all over the oregano. Add some comino. Mix it. You can taste the juice from here, so that way you see if you like it. And then we're gonna add our chicken. Let me taste it. Don't worry, I rinse my spoon off after. Tastes good to me. I think you might need a little bit more of something, but then you could just add your chicken back in there. And your pan might be full right now, but because of the calabacita, but it will shrink. I guarantee you it's going to shrink. Add a little bit more water. All right, guys, so I'm just going to turn it up, cover it, and we'll come back and check on it in maybe about 3 to 4 minutes. And the rice, well, it's still there. See? So by this time, your rice already should have dried up. See? Oh, it's almost there. See it? So it's not quite ready. So just leave it covered and leave it on the stove. And we'll be back to check on this calabacita. Guys, your rice should be done. It's already dried. Get a spoon and taste it. When you serve rice, you want to be able to scrape it off like that. Don't go like this. So now it's going to come out like in a big old mushy thing. So your rice should be ready. You can take it off the stove if you like. And we are still here waiting for this calabacita to boil. But it looks like it's almost coming to a boil. So once it's boiling, once it's calabacita soft, that's it. You're done. All right, guys. So check on your calabacita. Had mine on high. It's almost ready. Once you see the calabacita that it's soft, and you'll know it's going to look like this. That little one right there. Then you're ready to serve it, guys. What I'm going to do at this time is, since I know that the calabacita is almost ready, I'm going to turn it off and let it simmer with the steam. And I'm going to leave it like that for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to turn it on high, well, like for a few minutes, and then I'm going to turn it off. And then I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to come back to this video, but by that time, your calabacita should be ready. All right, guys, happy eating. Enjoy. And for a smaller family, of course, you use less chicken, less calabacita. I use a lot of calabacita because we love it. I love it. So again, guys, hope you enjoy. Happy eating your rice and your calabacita con pollo. Bye.